right, so this thing really is a fantastic machine right out the box. As you can see, I just picked it up off the showroom floor, and we're going to give you a quick rundown on the details and specs of this bike. It really is packed with some great parts for your entry-level race-ready bike. So this thing has up front, we'll go from the front to the back here. Up front, we do have the 6.5-inch Rise 4130 chromoly bars, and that's attached to a 50mm stem. And on the brake lever there, that is kind of just a standard radius alloy brake lever. That thing seems like it's 6 feet long, but it's enough to get you stopped when you pull the brakes. The forks are 4130 chromoly tapered forks, and that's attached with a seal bearing headset. Now moving on to the frame, this is the 6061 aluminum frame that Mongoose has been putting out for a while. It is fantastic, super light at 3.3 pounds, and it's got a 21.75-inch top tube. Now we come down to the bottom here for our cranks. We've got some 175mm Samick two-piece cranks. It's got the 24mm hollow spindle. And for the chain ring, it's a 42-tooth alloy chain ring and some basic plastic Mongoose pedals. So out back, we do have an 18-tooth cassette, which is mounted to some exposure double wall rims. And you've got some sweet reflectors that can be modded later on for weight reduction. Now we've got the radius alloy V-brake, a quick release seat clamp, and the seat post, which is permanently mounted to the seat. The seat's got enough cushion that if you're just cruising around town, you can raise it up and ride on it. So this bike, again, let's go see how it rides. Let's do some laps on it because it looks great, it feels great, and I'm ready to rip it.
All right, guys, the track's getting a little busy right now. I took the Cruiser around for a couple laps. It feels great. A couple things I need to tweak on it. It's the brakes are a little spongy right now, and the chain, I gotta put the chain tensioners on because it get a little creaking, but I'm gonna pull the bottom bracket apart when I get home, put some Loctite on it. I kind of know what to do with this bike now. But the top tube, the distance, the bars from, the top tube, the distance from the bars to the pedals, all that stuff feels just like the 20-inch. It's floating around the track. It feels great. I'm gonna try and catch a couple clips on it right quick, but it is getting a little busy and there's a lot of little kids, so we're trying to cheer them on, not roll them over. So anyway, let's see what we can get here and then we'll head home. All right, guys, it's a beautiful December day. It's like mid-December. It's 71 degrees out here. It's fantastic. This t-shirt's going to turn into a tank top in a hot second. We're out here doing some sprints. The kids are playing on the playground and just kind of getting my legs warmed up. We had the last 2 days, we did some track days, and I'm testing out this big 24-inch Cruiser, the newest of the fleet here. So this thing's looking pretty stout. It's nice and dialed in. I did change out the grips on it, put some of the Vans grips. I needed the flange. I've mentioned that before. I can't ride without the flangeless grips, or with the flangeless grips. My hands just kind of float all on the bars. I did put the Fuker flat pedals on there, just because that's what I ride on my other bike, and picked up some of these just chain tensioners from Chad up at Powers. But spent a little time last night getting the bike dialed in. There's still some sort of creak. I think it's just the chain kind of getting settled, but we're gonna do some sprints here. I've got a 70-yard sprint from my sprint block down to the my camera case. So we're gonna catch a couple sprints here, probably 8 efforts. I'm not doing timing on it. I just want to get used to this 24-inch bike, get a feel for getting out of the gate, stay smooth. And the gearing, luckily, I checked my my gear ratio guide, and luckily rides the same gear ratio as my 46/16 on the 20-inch. So let's jump into some sprints. See what we get. It's just what I'm going to do while they're playing on the playground, because it's training time. It's winter. They're actually racing the last race today, which pains my heart because it's so beautiful out here. But I got the kids by myself. My wife's out of town, so we're gonna make the best of it. We're gonna do some sprints, and let's get on to it. Too much talking. Let's go.
All right, guys, so a couple laps around the track, some sprints on this bike, and a little bit of dialing in. This thing is fantastic. I can't wait to run some motos, run some races on this thing in the season, take it to hit some trails, and really just add it on as another bike on the bike rack and another tool in the arsenal of having fun, riding some BMX, and keeping a smile on my face. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got questions about the bike, feel free to put them in the comment section below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.